Welcome to Sports Roundup on this July 30th, 2014 on Wednesday night. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here's what's happening in the sports world. Let's start it off at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Red Sox are looking to avoid the broom of the Toronto Blue Jays, who are doing good run in the American League East. Red Sox trying to avoid a sweep, but top of the first, another good start for the Toronto Blue Jays. Dan Navarro singles on a soft line drive to center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr. and Jose Reyes scores, and Malcolm Cabrera III and Brendan Workman pitching 1-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. And then Juan Francisco reaches on the fielder's choice, fielded by first baseman Brock Holt. Malcolm Cabrera scores, and Deanna Navarro to second base, 2-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. And then Jose Reyes sits a southwest bunt thrown by pitcher Brendan Workman, and Anthony Gould scores, and Jose Reyes to first, 3-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. And then Deanna Navarro singles on a line drive to center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr. and Jose Reyes scores, and Malcolm Cabrera III, 4-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. And then Juan Francisco singles on a soft ground ball to pitcher Brandon Workman, and Malcolm Cabrera scores. Deanna Navarro second and Brandon Workman pitching 5-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. And then Christian Vasquez hits a ground rule double on a fly ball to right fielder Xander Bogart scores, and it's 5-1. Sox trail the Blue Jays. And then I'm reviewed home plate collision call on a field with the bell. Deanna Navarro singles on a line drive to right fielder Danny Nava, and Franco scores, and Malcolm Cabrera out at the home on the throw, right fielder and Danny Nava to Christian Vasquez as the Boston Red Sox get swept by a broom named the Toronto Blue Jays, as the Blue Jays sweep the series of the Boston Red Sox 6-1, as the Boston Red Sox now take another nosedive in the loss column, 48-60 in the season here. Mark Belly got the win for the Blue Jays. 6.2 innings pitch, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, and 1 batted ball and 2 strikeouts. Brandon Workman got the loss here. 5 innings pitch, give up 4 hits, give up 5 runs, 2 earned runs, and batted balls 4, strikeout 2. The New York Yankees come to the Fenway Park in Boston for a 3-game weekend series, as the Yankees and the Red Sox have a 3-game series at Fenway Park on Friday night with John Lucky on the mound for the Red Sox, while Chris Capano, ex-Red Sox, now on the mound for the Yankees here. Alright, let's take a look at other squads around the majors here. Top of the 8, the Detroit Tigers leading the Chicago White Sox in Motown, 7-1 in the top of the 8. Out of Wrigley, the Colorado Rockies lead the Chicago Cubs 4-2 in the bottom of 6 out in Chicago. Texas Rangers lead the New York Yankees 3-2 out in Arlington in the bottom of the 6. Top of the 6 out in KC, Minnesota Twins lead the Kansas City Royals 1-0 in the top of the 6. Atlanta Braves, Los Angeles Dodgers are gunning in the way, and the same goes for the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres underway in a few minutes. And Milwaukee Brewers blink the Tampa Bay Rays 5-0 in here. New York Mets over the Philadelphia Phillies 11-2. Arizona edging out Cincinnati 5-4. Washington Nationals edging out the Miami Marlins 4-3. Houston dumping Oakland 8-1. San Francisco Pittsburgh 7-5. Baltimore Orioles edging out the Los Angeles Angels 4-3, and Cleveland Blake in Seattle 2-0. Well, July's wrapped up, and the Red Sox need to make something happen in August and September, as the Red Sox need to buckle down, wake up, and start winning some games. Down on the farm, down in McCoy in Pawtucket, the Pawsox and the Syracuse Sky Chiefs tied at 2-2 apiece out in McCoy in the bottom of the 8th. Alright. Let's take a look at sports news. As the innings leader, Justin Matson, helps Shaker Card's rotation work on 60-day DL, according to KMOV Channel 4. Tiger Woods and Roy Beckler have Nicholas decides that greater distance, as Roy Beckler practices on Wednesday for the Bridgestone Invitational in Akron, Ohio.
amount of time that goes by without.
FSU quarterback Jameis Winston stopped by police at gunpoint in 2012 as he offered field issues that followed Jameis Winston and ran during his time in Florida State of Chronicle.
Protesters, shoppers, but what about
Tyron Smith's extension could mean no deal for Des Bryant as there are conflicting reports that Smith's new blockbuster deal affects Bryant's bid a new contract.
On the highway suddenly stops when an axe.
Liverpool defeats Manchester City penalty kicks and international champions as beyond the right center field bleachers Wednesday at Yankee Stadium where bleacher creatures normally patrol and perform. The real call started Yankees games a sky blue banner with white letters said "Welcome to home in New York City." FC. Throughout the offseason has been slow for the Montreal Canadiens with Habs or one-story minds. Consistently has been that of the Montreal PK Subban deal. Pat Riley has been around the NBA long enough for his feelings not to be hurt by LeBron James decided to return to Cleveland, but that doesn't mean he wasn't shocked.
But this really happened. Trooper Joseph Rustine responded.
Arlington, Texas. Derek Jeter farewell tour takes a swing in Arlington, Texas as he got a surprise presidential farewell before this final game in Texas where former President George W. Bush took part in a pre-game ceremony. There was no shortage of candidates to replace Steve Latorte as Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s crew chief. The list of outcomes was long, but Hendrick Motorsports always liked to groom his own talent. Arizona Cardinals quarterback Patrick Peterson talks about his new deal, which makes him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. The city team is his rivalry with Seahawks quarterback Richard Sherman at $70 million for Peterson. Manchester United and NBA big majority shareholders, U.S.-based Glazer family announced plans to 8 million shares, or about 5% of the record 20-time English soccer chairman in a public offering. For a short time, while he wasn't at the best, but his powers have to his body has become ever more fragile. At 20, retired 36 went on to pay 26 you can't take anything for granted.
behind it, or if they were traveling a little faster.
Houston, this was a Dallas Cucho who forged New England a state ace and during one of the Bruins' 7th stretch, began May one whose pension for efficiency proved to be bullpen, saving grace. In Detroit, outfitter Avisel Garcia and right-footed Willie Vermont will begin the respective injury rehab assignments fighting with AAA shoulders that Wednesday by the Gentleman Wickard for the Chicago White Sox. Former Dallas Cowboys defensive tackle Josh Brett will beat with combination of Roger Goodell by the end of his next minute not suited enough to gain re-entry to the NFL, according to Peter Schaefer. Argentine FA President Julio Granoda, second only to FIFA's pecking order to set butters died at 82.
Are in sell mode as the
And that's going to be it for the sports news of this July. That's going to be it for the sports matter of this July 3rd, 2014. On it, more than that, I'm Pierce. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
very soon.